All right. So getting out the morning I was released was the biggest mission ever. The morning I was released, I got up at like 5 a.m. I was there. It was the day before I was supposed to go, and I had a few friends at this point. I've been in prison for 3 years, so you know what I mean. I found my little group of friends that I hung out with and played board games and played chess and went out and played spades and went out to the yard and worked out with, and so on. So that morning they wake me up at like 5 in the morning. They're like, "Bro, it's time for you to go. Get the fuck out of here. Don't come back." And they're like kicking me and stomping on me. I mean, not like beating my ass, but they're like, it got a little out of control. But they're waking me up. They're like, "Get out of here." They're throwing my bed out the freaking doorway. So I got my own little parade out of there. And so we go up and I go to the front administration building and we're doing my paperwork for release. And they had me sitting in this little cell. This is the last time I remember going to be in a cell. I was a little cell, probably about just about my arm width wide and my arm width long. And it's my processing out cell. And I sat there for 6 hours. 6 hours straight. My sister and my brother are outside waiting for me to pick me up. And I'm just sitting there. I'm waiting. And an hour goes by and I'm still cool and I'm still happy. About 4 hours come by and I'm scared to death. Now I think they're going to keep me. I'm like, what did I do? What happened? Why am I not gone yet? And like, finally it's around like 5.5 hours. I've been sitting there and the not the warden, but I guess the person under the warden came in, the administrative captain comes in. He's like, "Man, I'm so sorry to tell you, but," and he literally pauses and goes, "We couldn't find your paperwork, but I just got it all put together and you're good to go." And I'm like, I literally started tearing up right then and there. Like, thank God I can leave. But like, you know, there's a lot of times like when you're sitting in prison, you're seeing people getting ready to go home and they get on what are called detainers. And they'll get a detainer on their jacket. And as they're getting ready to leave the prison, the cops come pick them up for another charge. Like, I've seen dudes who did 10, 15 years, get ready to get released and then get picked up by another state and go and have to do another 10-year bid. So like, it's scary. So I was scared, like walking out in that parking lot. Like I literally jumped for joy when I walked through the gates and I see my sister's car there. I ran to the car. I threw my little bag of shit in the car. I was like, drive. We can't let them talk me back in there. We gotta go. It was beautiful. I did get car sick though. You don't know, like not being in a car for years. That's another story for another day. But freedom is beautiful, man. And like the amount of you know, when you're in prison, man, you don't do anything but what you're told. That's it. You get what they call recreation time, which is your time to play. You go outside and run at that time, and then it's time to go inside. You gotta go inside and you're walking an orderly line and you're gonna eat. You got 2 minutes to eat every meal. If you're not done in 2 minutes, your food goes with the plate. I mean, you don't get utensils. You got to use they give you a little plastic spork. Try eating spaghetti with a spork. It'll never work.